Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, everyone. So, today, year 4 mathematics. Our topic for today is area. So, we are still doing area. So, what is our lesson objective? Our lesson objective is that today we are going to find area of a composite figure. In this lesson, you should know area of a square, area of a rectangle. So let's recap back what we have learned during the previous lesson. So area of a rectangle is length times breadth. Meanwhile, area of a square is side times side. Okay, so this is what we learned last lesson. So the next one, you need to know the composite figure. So do you remember what is a composite figure? A composite figure is a shape that is a combination of two or more shapes. So for example, here I have this shape, so this I can call it as composite figure. Why? Because if I divide it by 2, I can see that there is a square and also a rectangle. And another example here, it is a composite figure, and I can clearly see that there are two shapes. So I divide it into 2. So actually I have square and also a square. So these are one of the example of a composite figure. So let's look at example. Example 1, find the area of the composite figure below. So I have here a composite figure. So this whole thing is 20 centimeter, the length, and this is 8, and we don't know the length of this length. Okay, so the breadth is 8 centimeter here, 3 centimeter here, and this one is the unknown breadth. So step number 1, find unknown length and breadth. So we have here one unknown length here and one unknown breadth here. So let's look at the length first. So the length, we have 20 centimeter here and then 8 centimeters. So how can we find this unknown length? So unknown length, we need to subtract them. Same like the previous topic that we did on perimeter. Okay, so 20 minus 8, the answer is, okay, so you cancel that one out because 0 minus 8, we cannot subtract them. So we have to regroup. So 1, yes. So 10 minus 8 is 2. 1 minus 0 is 1. So I have here the unknown length is 12 centimeter. So I will write that down, 12 centimeter. So we already know the unknown length. So the next one, we're going to find the unknown breadth. So let's look at the breadth here. We have 8 centimeter and 3 centimeter. So how can we find this unknown length? So unknown breadth. So unknown breadth is 8 minus 3. So I have here 8 minus 3. The answer is 5. We have found the unknown length, which is 12 centimeter, and also the unknown breadth, which is 5 centimeter. So all sides here, we already know all of them. Step number 2, we will separate the shape into 2 or 3 shapes, label them as A and B. So this composite figure, I will separate them. So I can actually put a line across here. Okay, and then I will label this part as A and this part as B. So let's look at area A first. So area A, the length is 9 centimeter while the breadth is 8 centimeter. So I can write this down as area A. And I have the shapes here, so easier for me to see. Next, we're going to look at B. So B, I have the length is 8 centimeter and also the breadth is 5 centimeter. So area B, I will write it down here, 8 centimeter and 5 centimeter. So step number 3, find area using formula. So I have here rectangle is length times breadth, square is side times side. So area A, if you look here, that this is actually a rectangle. So what I do is length times breadth because it is an area for a rectangle. So what is the length? So the length is 9 centimeter times breadth is 8 centimeter. So the answer is 72 centimeter square. Next, we're going to look at B. So if you look at the shape of B, it is also a rectangle. So formula for area for rectangle is length times breadth. So the length is 8 centimeter while the breadth is 5 centimeter. So what is 8 times 5? 8 times 5 is 40 centimeter square. So we have found the area for each shape separately. So step number 4, okay, we add all the areas together. So area of a composite figure is equal to area A plus area B. So what is area A? Area A is 72 centimeter square plus area B is 40 centimeter square. So I will show the working at the side here. 72 plus 40, so 2 plus 0 is 2. 7 plus 4 is 11. So my answer is 112 centimeter square. So let's look at example number 2. Find the area of the composite figure below. The composite figure consists of a square and also a rectangle. So the question is actually given as a hint that it is a square and also a rectangle. So step number 1, find the unknown length and breadth. So is there any unknown length and breadth? Yes, which is this part. So if you look here, this is okay. So this is what we're going to find, unknown length. So here is 12 and the other one we know that it is 6. So how can we find the unknown length? Unknown length is actually 12 minus 6. So 12 minus 6 is 6 centimeter. So we know that this part is 6 centimeter. Next, we're going to look at the unknown breadth. So which is this part. And then we know that the other breadth, we know it is 3 centimeter and this side is 3 centimeter. So how can we find this total breadth here? Okay, unknown breadth is equal to 3 centimeter plus 3 centimeter. Because if you combine this part and the other part together, you will get this one length, one breadth. Okay, so 3 plus 3 is 6 centimeter. Step number 2, separate the shape into 2 or 3 shapes, label them as A and B. So again, I separate them here. I have here A and B. So remember earlier, it is already given us a hint that this composite figure consists of a square. So obviously, if you look here, area A is a square. Okay, because all sides are equal here. So this is 6 centimeter. Here also 6 centimeter. Next, area B, the length is 6 centimeter and the breadth here is 3 centimeter. So I can write it down so I can easily see them separately. Okay. So next step, step number 3, find area using formula. So rectangle, it is length times breadth. Square is side times side. So remember, area A is a square, so we use the formula for a square. So which is side times side. So side is 6 centimeter times 6 centimeter is equal to 36 centimeter square. Area B is length times breadth. Since it is a square, so length is 6 centimeter, breadth is 3 centimeter. So the answer is 18 centimeter square. Next step, add all the areas together. So area of a composite figure, we have to add area A plus area B. So area A, we know that it is 36 centimeter square and area B is 18 centimeter square. So add them all up together. So 6 plus 8, the answer is 14. So remember to regroup, plus 1 at the top here. So 1 plus 3 plus 1, the answer is 5. So my final answer here, it is 54 centimeter square.